413 here back in the day, and today we are here for a brand new season in Forza Horizon 4, this time being summer, which will last from today, May 7th, to next Thursday, May the 14th. But of course, the brand new season means a brand new set of weekly Forzathon challenges, new festival playlist rewards, and of course, new stock over in the Forzathon shop. But right now, we're going to start things off with our weekly Forzathon challenge, Caught On in a Flash, where we'll be taking on some rally monsters with our first challenge, Rose Tinted. Now, I will say, rally monsters are one of my favorite car classes. However, though, I will say this. They are not the easiest cars to race. Like, they're very, very fun to drive and very fun to race around and do all that sort of stuff. However, though, the problem is they are all very equally competitive when you're in the rally monster class. So, there is one car that I've noticed kind of stands out amongst them, and that is the Opel Manta, which I'm kind of surprised is considered a rally monster. I believe there is an Opel Manta that is a rally monster, because I always use that one in particular to win the races. I don't know why that car is so much better than all the rest, but when it comes to racing, it's got a little bit more speed, a little bit more of that. I'm sure if you worked on a nice tune, you could probably get one to be much faster than all the other ones. But I haven't done that yet. I really haven't done that yet. And I always find it difficult to like get a good tune with these things, because the stock tunes are pretty damn good on them. Like they really and truly are. But moving on, we have Full Throttle. Keep that throttle pinned through the corners to earn 20 ultimate drift or e-drift skills with your rally monster. And of course, these things are built for that. That's what these cars are made for. You know, it might be a little easier to do them off-road, because a lot of these rally monsters are all-wheel drive. And I'm not sure if they actually do get drift suspension as an upgrade or not. We will try and see if we can build a drift car, because if we can build a drift car rally monster, we'll probably go ahead and do that. But otherwise, we're going to be making some kind of all-wheel drive rally car that we're going to take off-road and maybe hit some of those off-road drift zones and see how we can do on those. Moving on, we have Needs More Boost. Put your rally monster through its paces and earn a total of 15 stars from Speedzones in your car. So the thing is, though, is like I was saying earlier, you will probably have to do a tune for these, because a lot of the rally monsters, the way they are set up, is they favor acceleration over long-term speed. So what'll happen is you'll have to adjust the gears and you'll have to push them out a little bit. That way you can get more speed out of the car instead of the acceleration. And then finally we have This Gon' Be Good. Relieve the brutal power and speed of these rally monsters by winning 3 dirt racing series events. So that's where that Opel Manta is going to come in. Now that we have to actually do some winning. I was kind of hoping we weren't going to have to, but I like how they were like, just gonna be good. Like it sounds like we're down in like the swamp. We're gonna get the swamp. We're gonna get the gator, and we're gonna skin the gator. Like it's come on, man, come on. I don't know. Am I the only one thinking this, or is it supposed to be like this gonna be good? Like, I really don't know how that's supposed to go. But anyway, though, now that we take a look at all of our weekly Forzathon challenges, let's go and see what is going on in the rest of the festival playlist. So starting things off, we have our seasonal co-op trial event where you can pick up the Porsche 550. This is available in the auto show, so it is not an exclusive car. And it's also not even over 1 million credits in the auto show, so it's relatively cheap, but it is a good way to go ahead and pick one up. For our seasonal playground games, you can pick up the 2016 Renault Clio, which I believe was introduced with our whole Renault week that we had a few months back. But the thing is, though, this is actually a fairly expensive car. It's like 6.5 mil. Like, it's actually got some value to it. Like, it is surprising. I did not think this car was going to be worth that much. Moving on down the line, we can also pick up the Lancia Stratos in Classic Rally Rumble. Now, this is just the regular Lancia Stratos. It does appear they didn't say it was one of the special ones. So, again, available over in the auto show for only $550,000. We do have the return of the Hummer Open Top, though, in Out for the Count, which also is worth a damn good amount of money. About the same as the Renault, coming in at 6.8 mil. But I will say this about the Hummer Open Top. I like it a lot better than the H1 Alpha. Like, I love trucks. Like, I guess that's what I can say. But, like, especially, I don't know what it is, SUVs with truck beds, I really, really like. I don't know why. I've really kind of started to grow into that. Like, a Range Rover with a truck bed, or, you know, the Jeep Gladiator, for example. But I've seen some Wranglers out there that have truck beds on them. Or the Mercedes-Benz 6x6, the Hummer Open Top. And as well, there's another truck that I didn't even realize was a thing. It's called the Ford Escape Sport Track or something, or the Ford Explorer Sport Track. And it's basically a Ford Explorer with a truck bed on it, and it's crazy. There's a guy that has one in my area, and I've never seen this before. Like, I live in the middle of nowhere, and there's a dude with this. And I was so surprised I've never heard of this, because I lived in a fairly large city. I thought, you know, at least one person would have had this. And then, of course, our final reward for this week is going to be What's the Word on the Street, where you can pick up the Toyota Celica ST205. Oh boy, I am so excited. If you cannot tell, I'm so excited. I love this thing. I love this thing more than a fucking Supra. I really do, because we didn't get the ST205 GT4 here in the States. All we got out of this generation was a front-wheel drive shitbox that nobody wants to drive. But I have grown so fond of these, because they're such a cool little car. I want to buy one of these. I want to import one, and if I can, I would like to get a left-hand drive model, because they do exist. Left-hand drive models of this thing do exist. They were like sold in Italy. They do go for a little bit more. But why the hell didn't they bring them to the freaking US? Like, I mean, you made a left-hand drive model. What's your biggest left-hand drive market? The US. Why didn't they do that? I just don't know. I just don't know. Was rallying not a big thing in the US back then, back in the 90s? I know it's a huge thing now here, especially with the rise of like Ken Block. But, I mean, come on. It's such a good car. Why did you bring it here? Ugh. We also have the monthly Rivals event where you can take out the brand new Ford Racing Puma at the Moorhead Wind Farm Circuit. And of course, you gotta do your online adventure. No big deal right there. And of course, it's giving me an activity warning because it's going to send me offline. Giggity goddamn, I hate when it does that. But now let's take a look at everything here in our championship section. Let's go ahead and move on down the line to our series completion rewards, where at 50% completion you can pick up the Ford Mustang S5, which is worth a staggering 12.5 mil. So it is worth a good damn bit of money. I think you'll first be able to pick it up in autumn, so if you've got one sitting in your garage right now, you might want to go ahead and sell this thing. You might want to go ahead and sell this thing. And then 80% completion, you can also pick up the Mercedes-Benz W154, which is a $10 million car over in the auto show. Moving on to our seasonal championship rewards, or not championship rewards, our seasonal progress rewards, you can pick up the at 50% completion, you can pick up the Volkswagen GRC Beetle. Goddamn, I don't know what the hell I'm doing today. It's late. It's late. I should have made this video earlier. I'm tired. But the thing is, though, the GRC Beetle is really not worth anything, so I wouldn't even bother with it. Although, granted, to get your next $10 million car at 80% completion with the number 24 Ferrari P4, you're going to have to get it anyway. That thing is a $10 million car over in the auto show, so if you don't have one, now would be a great time to go ahead and pick one up. But now let's take a look at everything here in the festival playlist. Let's go and see what is going on in the Forzathon shop. So starting things off in our traditionally Forza Edition car slot, we have the Ferrari 488 Pista at 650 Forzathon points. Honestly, this thing is definitely going to be a big seller because I believe, have we only got this one other time? So this might be the second chance opportunity to get it. I know I paid like 20 million for my Pista because I needed one badly. But honestly though, the 488 Pista is definitely a great vehicle. It was one of the most requested cars in Forza history. So if you don't have one, now would be a great time to go ahead and get one. You know, if you got a stack of Forza points like I do, almost 13k, it is nothing at all. Moving on, you can also pick up the classic top hat, which we don't know how much that's worth, and the Aviator Glasses. Again, we don't know how much that's worth. But we also have a second car in the form of the 1973 Renault Alpine A110. I don't believe this is an exclusive. I almost want to say it's a barn find. I don't think this car was an exclusive because we got the other Renault Alpine A110, the new one, and you can pick this one up for 454 thumb points. I don't know exactly what this one's doing here. I don't feel like it's an exclusive car, and I don't feel like you can buy it in the auto show. I feel like this is a freaking barn find. I really do. I should probably look this up. So no, it's not actually a it's not a barn find. It's actually the reward for reaching level 16 in dirt racing. So it is still kind of rare and kind of unique, but I'm not exactly sure why it's here. That's kind of kind of an odd choice of a car. But we also have our regular wheel spins at 44 slump points and our super wheel spins at 150. And if you guys know what time it is, we're going to go ahead and do some super wheel spins. We only got 3 stacked up right now. So let's go over here into our messages really quickly and grab ourselves an extra couple. And let's see what we can get. Can we get anything good? Can we get an exclusive? I see that Audi TT right there. That thing is an exclusive, but what are we going to get? We're going to walk away with pretty much nothing. We're going to walk away with 30,000 and a 2008 BMW M3, which is not an exclusive. Alright, moving on. Let's see what we can get on our second spin. Can we get anything good? Ooh. That's an exclusive right there. We got the 93 Ford Mustang. That is indeed an exclusive. So we'll add that to our garage because I believe we can sell that. In fact, there's actually an opportunity to pick it up later on this month in the spring season. So in a couple weeks, you'll actually be able to get that. I'm going to go ahead and sell mine then. That is for damn sure. Alright, we don't pick up anything there. We pick up some money. Can we get anything good? Big money, no whammy. Let's see what we get. Again, just a little bit of money. We got one more wheel spin remaining. Can we get gold? Can we get gold or another exclusive? That would be really, really good. Oh, yes, there's that Opel Manta 400 I was talking about just underneath there. That is the car that you're going to want to use. But we only walk away with 15,000 credits. Nothing good, man. Nothing good at all. So anyway, though, that's where we're going to wrap things up for today. Leave a comment down below and let me know how excited are you about the Toyota Celica SD205. As you know, I am super freaking excited. I want to hear your guys' thoughts down in the comment section down below. And as well, if you want to, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at twitter.com/Square413 and Instagram.com/Square413. And if you like this video, go and make sure to hit that like button down below for us, because you guys already know your support is so greatly appreciated. And make sure to subscribe for more videos coming out all the time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. Bye!